Hello, 8th graders. I'm gonna try this. It's my first ever Friday cookie with Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Bagley is going to do some videos too. If you want to bake with us, you totally can. But before you bake, please ask your parents if it's okay. Like, don't start the oven or start baking without their permission, all right? So, and safety first. First of all, clean your area, and we are going to make brownies. So, I thought of brownies because of you, Isaac Foss, when you said third hour that you would bring in brownies. And it was because of Allie. And then all of a sudden it turned into me bringing in brownies when I never said anything about brownies. So we are all going to make brownies for you, Allie. All right, this is a pretty simple recipe and it's really, really good. You can do it on the stovetop or you can do it on the microwave. So what you first need to do, and I'll type out these directions too so you can see them and post them online. But you need to preheat your oven. All right, I use convection, but you need to preheat your oven to 350. Glass pan, all right, 8 by 8, because these do not make a lot. So you don't need like a gigantic 13 by 9 pan because then they'll be like paper thin. Cooking spray, or just use butter too, doesn't matter, you just have to spray it, and then we're gonna put it to the side, all right? Then what you need to do is take half a cup of butter, which is 1 stick. All right, so 1 stick of butter, and then you are going to melt it. So usually when I make these, I just take a pan and I melt the butter on the stove, and then I just add everything in and it's done. But so I don't have to take you all around my kitchen, I'm just gonna do it here, and I just melted the butter in the microwave. So let's see here. So we melt our butter, the dog's barking at our neighbors, and then we're gonna stir in 1 cup of sugar. Okay, white sugar, not brown sugar, though truly I don't think it would matter. All right, and then we are going to stir in 2 eggs. Can you guys even crack an egg successfully? And I do want to, if you make these, you have to take a picture and show me and then email it, or maybe we should start like a photo album and we can all post our baking on there. When I do this too, I don't use an electric mixer. I hardly ever use an electric mixer when I bake, because you can over mix, and then like cookies or brownies or cakes or things are gonna come out pretty darn flat. So I just use a wooden spoon. All right, let's see, what else do we need here? Ooh, vanilla. Let's see, I'm trying to think of how much vanilla, but can you go wrong? Let's do 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And yeah, that's it. So let's mix this together. And do you like my apron? I kid you not, it's my mom's apron that her mom, my Nana, made, 1970s. It's a classic. Gonna bring it back in style. All right, once you have that mixed up, and seriously, this is all you need to do. It's super easy. We are going to take a 1/3 cup, okay, of cocoa powder. All right, so remember in class we talked about how where chocolate comes from like the cocoa bean, and if you ever just ate the cocoa bean, it'd be like super bitter. And I asked if some of you had tried this pure cocoa. It doesn't taste very good plain. That's why you need to add sugar and stuff to it. But take a 1/3 cup of that. All right. And then here, let's see, this is a 1/2 cup of flour, and it is a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, not soda, but powder. All right, so I whisk those together, and you're gonna add it to your bowl, and your brownies are pretty much done. All right, whenever you add dry ingredients into wet ingredients, again, you never ever want to overmix. All right, and this is again why I use a wooden spoon. So hope you guys are enjoying being at home. I know most of you rather be in school with your friends. It does stink. We miss you. It's not fun teaching you guys via computer, but we will make the most of it and hopefully be back in school within a month. Missing each other. All right, so see, that's all I want to do. Now, since it's never enough chocolate, what I like and the boys like, they're here watching. I want to add more chocolate, all right? So let's add some chocolate chips. What else could you add? You could add like peanut butter swirls.
Hershey's.
M&Ms.
Yep, M&Ms,
Milk Hershey's.
jelly beans, peanut butter chips. Oh, that's right. Yes, garlic. Once my husband made me brownies and we were out of butter. But instead of using butter, he's like, I'll use oil. And it was garlic oil. So they were awful. Awful, awful, awful. And literally that is it. Like my brownie mix is done. Easy peasy, super simple. So what we're going to do, let's see, we have to bake it for 25 to 30 minutes. So you're going to take your pan and put your mixture in there. Don't forget to do the dishes. Your parents should never walk into the kitchen and see your dirty dishes, all right? Even though you made a delicious dessert. Sometimes if you have, I know if your parents have Pampered Chef stuff, but I usually make these in like a brownie pan that has like individual sections for the brownies, but we're just gonna do it that way. And that is it. So I'm gonna bake it for 25 to 30 minutes. If you take a toothpick and you insert it in the center and you pull the toothpick out and there isn't any batter left on, then it's perfect. Miss you guys, and then let me know if you like this and if you want another video of baking, and if you do, what should we make next Friday?